Hello and welcome back to the North Catholic Sports Network. Tonight, our North Catholic Trojans will take on the Central Catholic Vikings in a regular season showdown. I am Evan Camille and we'll be joined tonight by Drew Palmer. North Catholic coming in the final game of their regular season has a record of 16-5 overall and 11-1 in section. And the team is the Class 4A section champs after a win last Friday, 69-60, over Deer Lakes to clinch the section title. While Central Catholic comes into this game with a record of 13-8 overall and 10-4 in section, which places them third in Class 6A Section 2, behind Upper St. Clair and Imani Christian. Now, joining me tonight, as I mentioned before, is Andrew Palmer. So, Palmer, can you give any insight into this game and some players to watch for?
Yeah, Evan, tonight is another historic matchup for the Trojans facing off against their rivals, the Central Catholic Vikings. To win this Monday night thriller, the Trojans are going to have to utilize their elite scoring abilities. North is coming off a huge win versus Deer Lakes, which clinched the section, and also a massive win versus Knock the week before, which put them in a position to win that section match. Both of these games included amazing scoring from Jason Fredericks and Jude Rotman, who led the Trojans to victory. But I do have a player of the game for tonight for you, Evan. I'm going to give you Jason Fredericks. He's smart moving off the ball, on the ball. He can shoot from anywhere, and the Trojans are going to need him tonight if they want to win.
Okay, we'll now hand it over to the court for the starting lineups and anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, North Catholic High School welcomes you to Barth Grand Court for tonight's non-session matchup between the Central Catholic Vikings and your North Catholic Trojans. The boys basketball boosters would like to welcome everyone to Military Appreciation Night. We thank all veterans and active military service men and women for their service. And can everyone please give all veterans and active military servicemen and women a round of applause at this time. Thank you. And tonight's 50-50 will be donated to the Mars VFW Veterans in Need program, so please buy tickets. Now, let's welcome Mary Taggart Snyder, an NC student who will be singing the national anthem. And we ask that everyone in the crowd please sing along with Mary.
Oh, say, can you see what dawn's early light was so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam, whose rushes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red flashed, the bombs bursting in ash, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home?
Thank you, Mary. And now for the introduction of tonight's starting lineups. First for the visitors, the Central Catholic Vikings. Number 2, Calvin Mento. Number 3, Enzo Camillo. Number 4, Xavier Thomas. Number 11, Will Brockwood. And number 24, Owen Canfield. The Vikings are coached by Brian Urso. And now, let's see tonight's starting lineup for your Trojans. Starting at guard, a junior from St. Peter, number 5'6", starting at guard, a senior from St. Peter, number 13, Eli Stopko. Starting at guard, a junior from Blessed Trinity Academy, number 14, starting at guard, a senior from St. Peter, number 20, Owen and starting at guard, a senior from Blessed Trinity Academy, number 23, Joe Waskowitz. The Trojans are coached by Tim Morocco.
Okay, welcome back. As we get prepared for tip-off, I'd like to give a playoff update for both these teams. North Catholic, in winning their section, they earned themselves a bye to the second round, and then as well as the second overall seed in the 4A boys playoffs. North will get that bye. They will host a playoff home game Wednesday the 19th, and they will play the winner of the 7-10 matchup between Deer Lakes and Quaker Valley, and that game will be played Friday the 14th. Central Catholic, they earned the 5th seed in the 6A playoffs and will take on the 4th seed, Fox Chapel, at Fox Chapel High School, Thursday the 20th.
Yeah, Evan, I can feel the energy in here tonight. Central Catholic versus North Catholic. Let's get it on.
Waskowitz will win the tip back to Rotman, and the Trojans will start on offense. Fredericks now. Coming off the Waskowitz screen. Give over to Rotman. Rotman guarded by Vento. Rotman will spin back up his way into the paint. Look back to Fredericks off a screen. Fredericks will drive in, stop. His pull-up jumper hits Jason Frederick for the first bucket of the game.
There he is, Evan. He can score anywhere from on the court. They're going to need him to get hot early here.
Contul guarded by Stofko. Contul looking to get Central into their offense. Vento coming up a hard screen. Will go his pass. Will be not deflected. It will be a turnover.
Yeah,
Vento looking for Campfield.
Seemed like
cutting
Campfield
to the basket.
didn't think he was going to get the ball there. Just kind of wasn't looking for it, and Vento passed it right to him. Almost had an open layup, and just miscommunication there, and the Trojans will have the ball.
Pass got through. Campfield had a wide open lane to the basket. Rotman at the top of the key, guarded by Vento. Will pass back out to Madelon. Stofko now from the corner. Waskowitz spinning back, throwing underneath for Stofko, who stepped on the end line. A turnover on the Trojans. Ball will go to the Vikings.
Yeah, it seemed like they had Jason Fredericks maybe open in the corner there, but not worried about getting that pass stolen. So look for Eli to follow Stofko down the baseline and just got his foot on the out of bounds line.
Vento out near half court, guarded by Rotman. Looking for Campfield. Campfield guarded by Waskowitz. Makes a move. Contul, that's a deep three. Little too strong. Offensive boarded by Campbell. He'll get it out to Vento. Vento's long through, but come up short. That would be boarded by Fredericks. He'll now push up the court for the Trojans. We'll throw ahead for Waskowitz. Waskowitz layup is in. North Catholic out to a quick 4-0 lead.
A way to run the floor from Joe Waskowitz there, and a great rebound from Jason Fredericks on the defensive side.
Ball's on the floor. Thomas. This will be a foul on Stofko. It'll be his first of the game. Kelly will be stopped in the paint for the moment, but spins back. Madelon able to get the board and will now push for the Trojans. Rotman looking for a quick three from the corner. Size not. That's Fredericks open. His deep three hits. Jason Fredericks 2 for 2. beginning of this
Jason
game.
Fredericks with another
Yeah.
three-pointer. He's got 5 of the 7 for the Trojans. Khalil on the other far side, maybe doing a little bit too much
Yeah.
there on offense. And then Owen Madelon with the rebound to find the open man down on the floor. And a huge start for the Trojans to start off this first quarter.
Fredericks just got lost by the Vikings defense all by himself, and he's a lethal three-point shooter, able to make the Vikings pay.
Yeah, that one even a little deeper off the three-point line. He catch and shoot right in transition. That's a shot they'll look for all night.
It'll be Vikings ball coming out of the timeout. Trojans still in their man press. Bento can run the baseline. We'll get it in. Thomas now guarded by Madelon. Thomas will bring it over at the half. Cahill coming off a screen. His three, guarded by Wasco, to be a little off. Offensive boarded by Thomas, but a jump ball between Fredericks and Thomas. Possession arrow will keep it with the Vikings. Camfield will pick up his dribble. Khalil guarded by Stofko will drive baseline, kick back to Campfield. Campfield's three from the corner will be too strong. Boarded by Rodman. Rodman will look to push, has Madelon to his left. Pressure by Thomas. Fredericks now, guarded by Vento. Fredericks will come off a Waskridge screen. Hand off to Madelon. Rodman now driving in the paint. Will stop, pull back. His mid-range will come up short. Rebounded by Khalil. Khalil now will do a jump stop to a nice mid-range pull-up, and he hits that to get the Vikings on the board. Madelon quickly ahead will Euro step into the paint and be called for the travel.
Yeah, it kind of looks like he lost possession there, but looks like he had enough to call that travel call. Vikings finally get on the board. They've taken some good three-point shots, but haven't connected. But finally get on the board there.
They will inbound for Thomas. Thomas up ahead. Find Vento. Vento on the wing will drive in, stop his mid-range. Will roll in and out, picked up by Arth, who just substituted into the game for the Trojans.
Yeah, that's a great rebound from Tom Arth there, Evan.
Fredericks now guarded by Conto. Fredericks up into the paint. Conto added a hands down. Fredericks will draw the foul.
Yeah, he's already shaking his head no, like they can't stop him, Evan.
Fredericks' first free throw will roll off. Frederick goes 1 for 2 from the line. Vento guarded by Schubert, who also just checked into the game. Vento still keeping his dribble with on Campfield. Campfield will hand up for Thomas. Thomas will look to drive in on Arth. Strong into the chest. His shot will be a little too strong. Rebounded by Rotman. Rotman slowed down. Why don't you get over half court? All the way, Rotman all the way to the rim, coast to coast. Got slowed down at the moment at half court, was able to change his speed and get all the way to the hoop.
Way to get around his man there, kind of beat him off the ball, and then no one stopped him off the ball, and he just had the free layup there.
Campfield pressured by Rotman. Find Vento near half court. Contel now. Vento on the wing, still guarded by Fredericks. Cahill up into the paint. He'll stop his mid-range shot. Will come up a little short. Boarded by Rotman. Rotman picked up his dribble. Will be able to find Stofko. Rotman will take a deep three. Come up a little bit short. And the possession will stay with the Trojans.
Yeah, the Vikings on the offensive side haven't really connected, but you got to think those shots are going to start to fall for them. So the Trojans are going to have to do a better job at not giving the Vikings those opportunities for looks easy.
Malon would inbound quickly and get it back at the top of the key. Hand off to Schubert. It was spin back on Kontel. Schubert looking to make his move up into the paint. Will stop out the Madelon now in the corner. Malon loses his dribble for the moment, but overly pressured and then fouled.
Central Catholic foul on number 3, Enzo Khalil, his first team second.
It's the first foul on Khalil. Rotman with about Fredericks in the corner. Fredericks quickly making his move. Gets about the elbow. His jump shot will rim out. Kontel will push up, guarded and slowed down by Schubert. Campfield will hand off.
Great defense.
Fredericks keeping his man under the basket. And that is Williams, who just checked into the match for Central. Rotman, guarded by Vento. Rotman will spin back, up into Vento. Nice strong move by Jude Rotman, who get the up and in for the 2.
Yeah, so far the Trojans having no trouble on the offensive side here, finding the easy kickouts and then those backdoor cuts for Jason Fredericks and Rotman there.
Khalil will spin back on Madelon. No room there, so they'll swing it to Kontel. Kontel looking to drive in the left hand on Schubert. Be pressured all the way out. Khalil will do a crossover move on Madelon up at the top and get his layup to fall. Fredericks will drive into the paint, spin back. Still looking for space past Khalil. Will bump into the paint, out for Schubert now. That pass by Rotman's just going a little skewed off Schubert's hand, and it would be Campfield up and in for the Vikings.
Yeah, Schubert was
Off
actually
the turnover.
open off that pick and roll there and couldn't find the pass around the man, and he got it stolen.
Madelon will pick up his dribble to Schubert in the corner. Schubert would drive baseline. Find
pass.
Rotman up
Oh
and in, and
my
one
goodness.
for Jude Rotman after the great feed by Schubert.
Central Catholic foul number 2.
Yeah, what a pass from Donnie Schubert
Yeah.
there on the baseline.
Schubert, a dangerous three-point shooter from the corner, had the hard closeout, able to drive that baseline
Yeah.
and find Rotman cutting the rim.
Little shot fake.
Rotman will look to complete the three-point play.
It'll be a lane
Not before the lane
violation.
violation on Donnie Schubert.
Don't see that much, Evan.
Yeah, you don't really see it. If anything, you'd see it on the defensive team, not really the...
Right. Especially because it's already unlikely that the offensive team's going to get the rebound. The Trojans will set up in their press.
Williams will inbound. Campfield will come up. Back to Williams.
So that's going to clear out here.
Central clear now. Just be Williams and Stofko. Stofko making him turn. Say, that should be a 5-second count. Yeah. The turnover on the Vikings. Williams, referee was standing up maybe about 5 feet away from giving him the 5-second count and would not make a move or pass the ball, so it would be a turnover on the Vikings.
Not sure what he was trying to do there. Maybe
No.
trying to set up the offense, but
No.
good defense from Eli Stofko to keep him at the top of the
Stofko
key.
with the pressure up on the ball, forcing that 5 count. Rotman off the screen. His three is open, and Rotman will hit again.
Rotman's
Dude,
getting
Rotman
hot
was
too,
coming
Evan.
out hot in the first quarter.
Yeah, him and Fredericks combined for 16 already tonight.
It'll be Jones guarded by Frederick. Jones will give it up to Williams. Williams with 25 seconds left. Guarded by Rotman. Williams will go all the way baseline. Kontel three from the corner. Be a little strong. It's going to be boarded by Brown. Brown from the corner will try to look to drive baseline on Stofko. Stofko standing him up and then blocked. Ooh. I don't know. That looked like almost like a clean block to me.
But there, Evan. Maybe caught the side of his hand that we didn't see. I thought it was a good defensive possession, though.
It was a good strong take by Brown, though, who will go to the line for 2 with 6 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Brown will hit the first.
Schubert will come back in for Stofko here.
Brown will go 2 for 2 from the line. 6 seconds left. Will be inbounded to Fredericks. Fredericks looking to drive all the way to the paint. Would be Schubert with a deep 3. Little short. That heave will not count.
Evan, I think Schubert actually thought that he had less time. The clock started late off of the inbound ball. So a good shot from Donnie Schubert, even though there was still a little bit of time left.
Fredericks, he took 1 or 2 dribbles and the clock still didn't start yet. The clock really probably started once he crossed half court. But Schubert had the mental clock in his head and knew he had to take that shot. But Palmer, huge first quarter from the 2 juniors, Jude Rotman and Jason Fredericks, who, I mean, they've been playing spectacularly even these past few games, and hopefully they can keep this up, keep the scoring going for the Trojans.
Yeah, absolutely. Some great offense possessions from the Trojans here. Little bit of some missed shots on the Vikings offensive side. I hope those are going to start to fall here in the second quarter, but Jude Rotman and Jason Fredericks starting off hot is huge for the Trojans if they want to win this game.
Yeah. To give some history on these two teams, their last matchup last year, it was a win for the Vikings as they won 62-54 over the Trojans. But at the moment, after that first quarter, it looks like the Trojans have the better of the Vikings with the 10-point lead.
Yep, definitely some revenge action for the Trojans here tonight, especially at home here at Barth and Graham Court. Student section definitely showing out tonight for this big rivalry.
Fredericks coming out, go over a half court and just fall over with the ball, but North Catholic will keep possession. Fredericks now almost double teamed, had Madeline open on the wing. We'll hand off to Rotman. Rotman guarded by Williams. Will look to spin back. Back to Fredericks. Fredericks, his long 3, the wide left. Look a little out of sorts with the Trojans on that offensive possession.
Yeah, Trojans look a little flustered there. Couldn't find a man open. Fredericks had to force one up.
Bento wearing the ball over the half, guarded by Schubert. Williams will make a crossover move past Rotman, contested at the rim cleanly, but will get his own board and go up and in. Madeline now. Guarded by Khalil. Madeline will spin over and the left hand be fouled. There'll be 2 fouls on Khalil, and Madeline should head to the line for 2, and he will.
Yeah, Evan, I don't know about you, but I'm looking at the court. I'm seeing some trash talk already.
Yeah.
These two teams have some hatred for each other.
Madeline's first free throw will rim out. Madeline will go 1 for 2 from the line. Khalil will inbound for Williams. Central will clear. It's just Williams and Fredericks. Jones. It'll be Madeline called for the block and foul as Jones looked to make his move. It'll be Madeline's first foul of the game. Jones off the inbound will go into the paint guarded by Rotman. Jones will get his board and will get the and one for the Vikings.
Yeah, the Trojans are going to have to work better off of that offensive board. That's twice now where they go up and miss a layup, and then the same guy goes up and rebounds that ball. Got to start crashing the boards here. Stop this Vikings run here that they have.
That foul was on Rotman, his first. Jones will complete the three-point play. All the way up to Rotman, his three from the corner. Rims out, that would be picked up by Williams. Williams looking to go forward for the Vikings, guarded by Fredericks. Khalil will step back, almost look for a three. Jones on the wings, his spin move denied by Madelon. Bento now will set up the Vikings offense. Jones along the sideline, looked like it was poked away by Madelon. It will stay Vikings ball.
Yeah, I think the Vikings might look for that little ISO here. Maybe not.
In the backcourt would be Khalil, guarded by Stofko. Khalil off a screen, his three-pointer is a long one. Hit the backboard first, but would be boarded. Be boarded by Brown and then called for the jump ball between Brown and Arth, so it will be, should be Trojans ball.
Yeah, Brown working real hard on the
There might
offensive
be
board
Vikings
right
ball
now.
off the possession arrow. Brown guarded by Arth. Now into Khalil. His fake move, it come by the air ball on the baby hook shot. And possession will go to the Trojans.
Yeah, it's great defense there. Needed that stop to stop that Vikings run. I'd like to see a drive-in kick-out three here.
Yeah. Need to get some
little momentum back.
Some flow on the Trojans offense.
Good skip pass there.
Stofko double team, picks up his dribble. Is able to find Arth in the corner. Stofko now.
There it is.
Fredericks now in the corner, double teamed again, looking for help. Let's do a skip past Arth. Stofko now underneath the rim. Be stolen by Williams, and Williams will be on the ground and touch the baseline.
Yeah, it looked like the Trojans were maybe going to find an open there, man, but that two-man press.
Off that skip pass from Fredericks.
Corners, yeah.
Fredericks from the top. Give it to Rotman. Rotman will drive baseline. On Khalil.
Wow,
His up
great
and under.
move.
Up and under layup is good for Jude Rotman.
Madelon deflected that one.
Rotman with that nice take to the basket will get him into double digits. Brown up for Jones. Had his step on Fredericks.
No foul, no foul.
Bento now. Jump past Madelon, but below the layup. Jones now off the defensive board. Will go up with the left hand. He will miss. Bento's with the offensive board. Brown from the outside. His three will be too strong. Eventually boarded by Madelon, and Madelon will look to push for the Trojans. Rotman will cross into the paint. Spin back. Keeping his pivot foot down. Rotman now driving it with the left hand all the way to the bucket and would be fouled. It's like it's Williams who's got him on the arm. Rotman misses the first.
Trojans have had a little trouble with free throws these past
I
couple
say
games.
it seems like they've missed a.
Usually missing the first one too. I don't want to jinx
Yeah,
it.
I don't believe they've gone 2 for 2 from the line yet.
Yeah.
I believe they've gone 1 for 2 every time. Well, that's an announcer's jinx right there.
Yeah.
Rotman goes 0
Sorry
for 2.
about that.
0 for 2 from the line.
Won't mention it again, Evan.
No, I will
promise.
not mention. Campfield over to Conto. Conto's deep three from the arc. Will rim out, boarded by Fredericks.
Yeah, slow it down here. Get some offense going.
Rotman, his deep three will come up short. It's not the best shot the Trojans could have gone.
Yep.
The deep three by Rotman, even though he's made quite a few this season.
Yeah, it was probably a heat check there for Jude.
Thomas guarded by Owen Madelon. Williams over to Contle. Campfield. It'll be Thomas coming off the screen by Campfield. It'll be Waskowitz with the steal, and it'll get poked away by Thomas. With good hands by Joe Waskowitz getting the steal for the Trojans. In the backcourt would be Fredericks, guarded by Contle. Madelon out the elbow, guarded by Vento. Madelon will look to spin into the paint. Out to Rotman on the wing. Rotman spin in the paint, guarded by Williams. Will get, will be fouled by Williams, and Rotman will go to the line for 2, almost getting the 3-point play.
Yeah, a little too strong on that one there. It's a great take, though. Seems like Rotman attacking is what's working for the Trojans right now.
Rotman will make the first.
Huge.
And Rotman will make the second, but it's the
be
second
another
lane
lane violation.
violation on the Trojans.
insane.
Getting a little antsy trying to go for the offensive board.
He didn't make it that time, though, Evan.
He did go 2 for 2 from the
Didn't say
line
anything.
besides the lane violation. Thomas. Go to Campfield. Campfield coming off the brush screen, look to make his move on Arth. Out now for Williams. Williams will deny the Campfield screen, go into Arth, and off the bump will go to the line for 2. Off the free throws, it will be Fredericks up ahead all alone. Then we'll get the layup. Be Thomas can pass Arth. Thomas now along the baseline. Go all the way out to Williams. Williams will drive in on Waskowitz. His hook shot will be off. Battle for the board between Khalil and Waskowitz. Khalil then losing the ball, but
They're going to get a
foul
on Joe
call on
Waskowitz here.
Waskowitz.
I can't believe they didn't convert off of that fast break there, Evan.
I know they had an easy 2-on-1. I think the only defender back for the Trojans was Madelon.
I think it was a 2-on-2 actually.
A 2-on-2.
but Even still, having the momentum coming down the court.
Khalil will inbound to Jones. Jones from the corner. Get it up to the top of the key. Swing it all the way around. It'll be an offensive foul called on Contle. Like Contle trying to set a back screen to get Khalil free in the corner. Two skip passes for the Trojans to get the ball all the way up the court. That 3 for Rotman will be off. Jones will split the double team of Arth and Waskowitz. Find Thomas on the wing. Trojans able to get back on defense. Contle looking to make his move on Arth. Contle will drive in, kick out to Jones.
Some great
Jones
defense here, Evan.
stood up by Fredericks. Contle will fake a 3 going into the corner. His pass will be deflected up in the air, stolen by Waskowitz.
Oh, that's got to be a foul.
Waskowitz will find Fredericks on the wing. Fredericks will drive in, stop. go up with the right.
Wow.
And go for a
How was
travel.
that a travel?
I think he did lift his pivot foot.
Did he?
It did seem like Fredericks almost got a little hop in there before he actually jumped for his jump shot. Khalil get the ball in, guarded by Madelon. Jude Rotman will come over to double team. Khalil will be able to get it to Jones. He'll find it all the way to Thomas, who will blow the layup at the rim with the left hand, but it's offensive boarded by Campfield. Vento's three will be off. Offensive board by Khalil. It's just stolen by Fredericks. Fredericks able to clear for the Trojans. Up to Rotman. Rotman's crossover up into the paint will go up against two defenders. Wow, what a tough take by Jude Rotman.
That was
hounded by
gross.
Vikings defenders.
Oh my goodness, what a bucket.
Now, Waskowitz trying to jump the pass lane, but Khalil will break the pressure. Khalil will bump into Waskowitz. His pullback jumper will be too strong. Back rim. Rotman up to Waskowitz. Waskowitz will go up with the right hand. I don't know if that got deflected out by Khalil. It will be Vento with the right hand. His layup too strong. Rotman up for Fredericks. Fredericks almost not looking for that pass. It will slow it down for the Trojans. Rotman with the heat check, deep three, with back rim, but offensive board at the moment by Waskowitz. Another deep three by Rotman. There would be a timeout called by the Vikings with 1:19 remaining. It would be a back and forth action between these two teams.
Yeah, I'm not sure I like that shot from Jude Rotman there.
No, I get it was in semi-transition, but still with Rotman. He's taking two of those deep threes where the Trojans seemed a little bit out of sorts on the offensive, and it just seems like almost like a heave. But as you see in Rotman, he's made those shots all year.
Yep. Obviously good to get him going, but maybe look for another drive-in kick out there for an open shot. Haven't seen Madelon get going a lot yet tonight. I'd like to see him hit a couple shots, get some more momentum for the Trojans.
Coming out of the timeout, it will be Vikings ball.
Schubert in for the Trojans here.
The Jones to inbound for Williams. Williams all the way back, guarded by Rotman. Thomas now over to Jones. In for Brown. Brown will look to turn, give to Williams. Williams under a minute now. Crossover move on Madelon. Switch to Rotman, who will hand off to Jones. Rotman switches on. Jones will pull back, 45 seconds remaining. Jones looking to cross over and Rotman to the rim, but be blocked. Nice recovery defense by Rotman, but not. Trojans were not able to collect off that block, but
wow.
There'll be some discussions by the referee. I believe the original was Trojans' ball, but it should be.
Here.
It will stay with Central.
Yeah, Jude Rotman blocked the ball, grabbed it, and then hit off his knee, I believe, and went out of bounds. Not sure how the call went. Trojans' ball in the original ball, but. Go back to the Vikings here.
Waskowitz will be called for the hold. Arthur will look to check in.
I think a defensive stop here would be huge for the Trojans going into the second half here. Defensive stop, maybe a fast break layup.
Yeah. So it'd be Brown shooting bonus for Central. Brown going to hit the first of his 2.
This game is going to be all about momentum.
Brown goes 2 for 2 from the line. It would be Madeline ball handling up to Schubert. Central in a press. Arth from the corner. We'll get it up to Rotman. Madeline now looks like Trojans will try to hold for the final shot. Madeline will send Rotman through. We'll drive towards Schubert. Fredericks now guarded by Williams. Back to Rotman. Schubert from the corner. Madeline now. Top of the key, guarded by Brown. 10 seconds remaining. Trojans still going to hold for the final shot. Madeline off the Arth screen, guarded by Thomas, to go in to his pass out to the corner. Fredericks 3 will rim out. Arth offensive board will throw it up with the second left. And our shot will not go. So Trojans enter in halftime with a 10-point lead, 26-16. Palmer, any thoughts on that first half?
Yeah, great half offensively for the Trojans. Jason Fredericks and Jude Rotman taking over the scoring here. On the defensive side, more shots falling for the Vikings here, but even better defense for the Trojans. I'm glad how they started off on the defensive side. I'll hand it off to you to intro for our halftime guests.
Yeah, so joining us right now is the senior captain of the North Catholic hockey team, Beckett Dunn. And so, Beckett, from the student section, what's the vibe are you feeling from the section?
You know, it's absolutely electric. I love to see all the students come out and support the boys. You know, they've been working so hard this season. They just clinched the section, got the 2 seed for playoffs. I'm excited to be at that home playoff game. You know, they just worked so hard. It was a great turnout for this big rivalry, and I'm just glad to see that the school show support for one of our sports teams.
Yeah, and then do you have any final thoughts about that first half or predictions here for the second half?
I think North can pull away from this game if they just start to take their time on the shots. I feel like they're rushing a few too many possessions, you know. Strong D only let up 16 points and a half. Honestly, I think we can start to pull away. We just got to bang down some of those threes, and I think we're good from there.
Think you could think the Trojans will get the win tonight?
I think so. I'll take the Trojans by at least 8. Trojans by 8.
All right, Trojans by 8 is Beckett Dunn's prediction for the second half. Well, thank you, Beckett, for your time, and we'll go to a halftime.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, welcome back to the second half as the North Catholic Trojans has a 26-16 lead over the Central Catholic Vikings. Starting the second half will be Fredericks to inbound.
Yeah, got to start off with a good offensive possession here. Can't let the Vikings get on a roll.
No, can't let them cut into this 10-point lead. Waskowitz up on the wing, guarded by Campfield. Fredericks coming off the Waskowitz screen. Will pull back, driving in the paint, up with the right hand. The tough shot, heavily contested, but boarded by Thomas. Thomas up for the Vikings. Nice pass up to Khalil, and Khalil will go up and in to open the scoring for the Vikings. Madelon double teamed, his skip pass all the way to the rim is Stofko. Stofko makes a difficult catch. Fredericks, his three from the corner, nailed it. Jason Fredericks with a three from the corner.
It looks like they gave the points to the wrong people here.
Yeah.
Should be 29-18.
So they did give the three to the wrong.
Yep, there we go. They're should be putting it back here.
Yeah. Should it be?
18?
Should it be?
Is it 18 or
18?
19?
There it goes. Okay,
There it is,
29-18.
Just making sure.
I swear they only got a 2. Looks to be a foul. Too busy looking at the scoreboard. I'm not too sure what happened during that last play.
Yeah, probably should have been paying attention.
Probably should have been too busy. I was scoreboard watching. But it would stay Vikings ball. Bento on the wing, guarded by Madelon.
Good D. Ooh.
Bento, his step back three will hit.
Maybe not. Amazing defense. Oh, they're going to call a
And then
bench
a
violation
technical-
here.
A technical
Wow.
foul called on the bench of the Vikings. He'll get a stare down by their coach. I don't know. They must have come onto the floor a little too much to celebrate or ran into the referee. So after the big three by Vento, Fredericks will shoot the 2 technical free throws, and the Trojans will take the ball.
Don't see that much often. I mean,
No.
it was a great play, but can't come onto the floor and get in the way of the ref.
That's just what I think I saw.
I mean,
I don't know. I don't know whether they
the
said
Central Catholic
something
bench
or
was going crazy,
yeah.
and all the students were going crazy. Maybe able to race that 3-pointer and
Yeah.
only bring it to a one-point game for the Vikings here because of that.
I don't believe on the scoreboard they reset the fouls either from the second quarter. They still have them being 5-3.
Yep.
There's also a technical foul and personal foul number 2, counted Vento for Central Catholic. So North Catholic will shoot 4 free throws.
Oh, as
4.
well as, okay, so Mr. Malone over the PA just said Calvin Vento also got a technical foul. So Fredericks will be at the line for 4 free
Wow.
throws, and I believe the Trojans will keep the ball.
So through all of that, the
Yeah.
Trojans might be able to have a 1-point game.
Completely erase the 3
Wow.
from Vento.
That's a huge swing. And he
Fredericks
does.
3 for 3, erases the 3 by Vento.
The 4-point play from the free throw line. Can he do it? Oh,
Oh.
I jinxed him again, Evan. I imagine?
Yeah, maybe we should just stop talking about before they shoot free throws. Maybe that one may be a good idea.
I need to
But
stop talking about it.
nonetheless, Trojans will retain possession and take it out from the sideline. Fredericks, top of the key, guarded by Thomas. Fredericks will cross over, look to bully Thomas in the paint. Fredericks will go to be fouled, reach in on Thomas as Fredericks was backing up into the paint. Fredericks will hit Rodman. Rodman coming off 2 screens, guarded by Khalil. Khalil getting Rodman with the body. They'll put Central already up to 4 fouls in this third quarter. One more foul and Trojans will be shooting free throws through the remainder of this third quarter.
It's costly for the for the Vikings, excuse me. If we shoot free throws again, I'm not talking about it.
No. There's Frederick trying to find Madeline down low, but that's stolen. Picked up by Vento. Vento will hand off Khalil. Campfield now at the top. Over to Contal. Contal off the Campfield screen. Will pull back. Pressure by Madeline. Contal hit Khalil on the back door. Khalil be called for the charge on Madeline. Excuse me, Khalil with the charge on Madeline, so Madeline able to draw the charge.
Yeah, Owen Madeline knew who was going to go take that charge there. Stepped right in front of him, established his base, got the call.
What's this? Palmer, that's also Khalil's fourth foul already.
Wow.
Khalil with
Foul in
nine points for the Central. Is going to be on the bench with foul trouble for the remainder of this game.
And he's a big factor for the Vikings too. He's their main ball handler.
Rodman would drive in towards the elbow, pick up his dribble. Fredericks faking the 3, drive in, kick out to Stofko. Stofko's 3 will be a little strong. Offensive board by Waskowitz. Out to Madelon. Madelon calling for a screen. To deny the handoff twice between Fredericks and Rodman. And Madelon's pass will be to nobody in the corner, so a turnover on the Trojans.
Yeah, Fredericks kind of squeaked up to that midline there, and then Owen didn't find him in the corner.
Conto will bring the ball over the half. Conto's pass deflected by Madelon, who is fully convinced he did not touch it. So it will be Vikings taking the ball out with Williams. Vento now coming off the Campfield screen. Vento looking for the long 3. Will instead give it to Thomas on the wing. Thomas pulling back his dribble, double team for the moment. The foul called. Yeah, be a foul called on Rotman.
Yeah, I'd like to point out here, little middle school on middle school action here. Jason Frederick guarding Will's Consul, 2 teammates at St. Killian. Now on opposing sides here.
Schubert will check in for Rotman.
Should make the game a little bit more interesting.
Williams from the corner. Look to drive on Schubert. Into the paint. Schubert playing nice defense. Campfield with offensive board. I believe it'd be called for the foul on Schubert. So Campfield will head to the line for 2.
I'll take that though.
Yeah.
Rather have
make him earn it at the free throw line.
Yeah, make him earn it. Took the words right out of my mouth.
Campfield hits the first.
Vikings been pretty good from the free throw line tonight. I got him.
Now it's 6 again by Palmer. Madelon's able to split the double team, find Stofko on the wing. Stofko will drive in. His pass will be to Fredericks. Fredericks will be able to keep it out for the deflection. Fredericks will deny the Waskowitz screen, drive in with the left hand. Lost it while he did his jump stop, and it be called for the travel.
Yeah, Fredericks decided to take it to himself there. Probably should have looked to the kick out to Madelon there. Didn't really have anything in the paint.
Williams will inbound to Conthal, guarded by Schubert. Thomas, kick out to Canfield. Canfield looking to drive in on Waskowitz. Pick up his shovel, will throw it all the way out for Conthal. Conthal will reset. Conthal coming off the Canfield screen. Now will deny the Williams screen. Now takes it. It's switched on by Stofko. Williams, guarded by Schubert. Will hand off to Thomas. Schubert switches on. Thomas used the offhand to push off to get his shot up.
Great
Waskowitz. Waskowitz at the board. We'll go back to Madelon. Madelon pass. Conthal will slow it down. Into the corners, Fredericks. Fredericks 3 will rim out. Offensive. There's Stofko soaring up for the board.
Not sure about that call.
I'm not too sure about that one either. It looked like it went right off Stofko.
I think Stofko literally punched that ball out of bounds.
Yeah. So the call will be reversed. It'll be Vikings ball. Brown will check in for Campfield.
Yeah, now that Brown's in the game, got to be more aggressive on the defensive board here.
Williams will call the play, guarded by Madelon. Conthal will hand off to Vento. Williams up from his spot in the corner, will drive into the paint, pass off, go up with the right hand, missed the layup. Madelon with the board, has options ahead of him. Schubert heading to the corner. Stofko circling him. Schubert will go through. Madelon had it poked away, but almost to Stofko, but it'd be Williams taking it on the fast break for the Vikings. Fredericks, guarded by Thomas and Conthal, picks up his dribble, and then Fredericks calls a timeout. Got stuck there on the trap.
Yep, that's a good timeout from
by
Fredericks
Vikings.
there. I'm not even sure how the ref heard him. He was a little quiet there.
No. I think he was mainly just making the symbol, and the ref was able to see him.
Yep.
But that press by the Vikings, that's the first time it's really stumped a Trojans ball handler, because they're able to come with that quick trap, and if the ball handler keeps his dribble and makes a quick decision, he can get out of that easily. But once you pick up your dribble and turn your back, you're almost screwed from there, because you then have to almost jump into a long skip pass all the way up to the corner. That's a very dangerous pass to do.
Yeah, it almost seemed like Fredericks thought someone was going to come help him, and so he picked up his dribble, and then Conthal kind of came up and trapped him, but no one came to help, so we had to call that timeout there.
Yeah.
Madelon to inbound here. See if the Vikings come out with that same press. Looks like they will.
Yeah, off the inbounds will be Conthal lurking a double team. Madelon will skip to Schubert in the corner.
Oh no.
Schubert will lose his dribble, but keep it in the half. Finally, eventually get into Fredericks, who will calm everything down for the Trojans. Fredericks will drive in on Conthal, spin into the paint, go up on Conthal, and Fredericks will get it to fall after a few bounces up on the rim. Fredericks back in Conthal all the way up under the rim, able to get the easy 2. Conthal near half court.
Yeah, I mean, these are where these defensive possessions really matter.
Yeah. Vento will take a long 3. He'll rim out. Madelon with the tip will find all the way to Stofko. He will get it to Fredericks, Fredericks' options ahead of him. Jason will spin back. Madelon cuts through. Schubert all the way up from the opposite corner. Fredericks look to make his move on Thomas. Will spin back, hand off to Waskowitz. Waskowitz. Back to Fredericks. Madelon calling for the screen by Waskowitz. Will come off the screen, guarded by Brown. His pass will be intercepted by Vento. Schubert and Waskowitz back, and Waskowitz looked like that should have been goaltending, but it went in regardless for Vento. Schubert quickly double teamed up to Fredericks. Fredericks past Contal. Thought Fredericks was going to shoot the floater, and his pass down to Stofko just skipped off his hands.
Yeah, I think Fredericks just has to take that there. He was almost open. He was almost too unselfish there.
Yeah. The central defender was in no man's land, so wasn't going to get a good contest on Fredericks, so you might as well just take that good shot rather than giving it to Stofko, who's already on the ground, and the defender can get back to him more easily.
Yeah, even so, the Trojans looking a little flustered with this Vikings press here. They haven't in the first half, but in this third quarter, getting a little frustrated with this Vikings press.
Oh,
so
Schubert did a nice job in that last one.
Yeah.
Once Fredericks gave him the ball, he's able to keep his dribble.
Absolutely.
Force the double team to move forward up towards half and then quickly cross over back, get around the double team and get it back to Fredericks, who has one man to beat and is able to get over the half for the Trojans.
Yeah, I think it was actually Madelon that came in and helped Fredericks, and then he went up to Schubert in the front court and then got it over to Fredericks again.
Vento will retain his dribble, guarded by Stofko. Jones will fall to the floor. Say that should be traveling because he fell with the ball and then stood back up.
Yep.
It was good ball pressure by Donioff. The not so clean catch by Jones. Fredericks will split the double team. Find Arth. Fredericks now will set up the offense for the Trojans. Just under a minute left, yeah.
Getting close to that back line.
Fredericks will drive baseline, spin back.
Great move.
Left all alone. Layup miss, rebounded by Brown. Brown stuck under the rim. Arth fighting for a jump ball.
It's a great jump ball.
Jump ball, we call that. It's our second or third jump ball force.
It's a great hustle from him there.
But possession will retain with the Vikings.
Even so, the Trojans will get the next one.
Williams with 38 seconds left. Guarded by Madelon all the way up near the half court. Finds Jones on the wing. Vento now on the wing. We'll look into Brown. Brown coming off a back screen. His shot will go up, gets his own board, and throws it in for the Vikings. Madelon up ahead, 15 seconds left. We'll get it over a half. Madelon. We'll try to find Stofko back door. That's going to be picked off, and Williams going coast to coast. Bumped by Schubert on the take.
Maybe got him with the body there. I'm not sure about that call. Had his hand straight up. That'll be Schubert's second.
So you don't want to foul there with only 4 seconds. There's 2 seconds now left in the third quarter, so it'll be Williams at the line.
Cut it to a 4-point
and
lead.
a 4-point lead. Williams makes the first.
See, the Vikings missed that last one on the second try. We'll see what they can do here. Oh, I got him again.
Does it again, but
I'm gonna be honest, Evan. I think that's Vikings ball.
I'm not too sure about that one either. Regardless, it'd be Madelon. We'll just dribble out the last second, but off that free throw, it looks like the Trojans were the last one to touch it, but they referee decided otherwise, and they kept possession. So, but would make it huge if the Vikings got that ball and it would get a quick. I believe they had like 1.5 seconds quick catch and shoot.
Yep. But Evan, the Vikings here are going to come out with that same press. We have got to get the ball down the floor here. We cannot afford another turnover.
No.
And the Vikings coming back. They're not out of this game at
No,
all.
not out of this game. Only 5-point game. The Trojans, like, they can speed it up a little, get past that press, not let the Vikings get set up to get their double teams right, but once they get in the half court, they have to slow it down. They've been going a little too quickly, and that's caused some turnovers, some errant passes.
We saw in that game against Knock, the Trojan defense won them that game. We'll see if they can win it here going into this fourth quarter.
Gonna have to hold on to this 5-point lead.
Yeah, got to go points for points here. Starts with this press here, though.
Yeah.
Looks like that'll clear out.
Yeah, we'll clear out. It'll
That's
just
big.
be Fredericks on Thomas. Fredericks will hand off to Rotman. Fredericks now will set up the offense. We'll get it poked away by Thomas. And it'll stay with the Trojans. Madelon will inbound to Waskowitz. Waskowitz guarded by Brown. Waskowitz will drive baseline. Spin back. Looking for options. Picks up his dribble. Looking for help.
Him. Yep.
Find Madelon on the wing. Madelon underneath for Fredericks. Fredericks push away from the basket by Thomas. Fredericks will back down Thomas. All the way out to the wing is Rodman. His three will come up front
Great
rim.
rebound.
Waskowitz will get the pump fake up and in for Joe Waskowitz with the great offensive board. Thomas with the ball. We're feeding into Brown. Oof. Yeah.
Yep, got the reach-in foul there.
Fredericks looking to help Waskowitz and trying to reach for the ball, but gets a lot of Brown's arm as well.
Only his first, though.
Jones will look into Brown. That'll be taken away and stolen by Waskowitz. Waskowitz up ahead, guarded by Williams, pushed into the corner. Waskowitz will pick up his dribble.
Gotta find him.
Timeout. Timeout called by the Trojans, yeah.
Yep, great timeout call.
Waskowitz looking to get on that fast break, but you can't pick up your dribble there in the corner. It's very hard to make a pass out of there.
Yeah, Waskowitz not really known as a ball handler for the Trojans, so not great to have it in his hands, but a great steal from him.
Yeah. Still, he knows better not to pick up his dribble in that corner.
He's a senior.
Yeah. A lot of experience.
Yep.
So out of the timeout, it'll be Trojans ball on the side.
Yeah, and I'm feeling a Jude Rotman 3 here. I don't know why, I'm just feeling it.
You're feeling one?
He hit one big against the Knock game. Had a big night against Deer Lakes as well. He's got 15 tonight.
Yeah. We didn't see much of that third quarter because he did have 3 fouls.
Yep.
So, but able to use them here in the fourth quarter. It will be Khalil still. Actually, no, Khalil will check in for the Vikings with 4 fouls. So look for the Trojans. Whoever Khalil's guarding, have to attack him.
It'll be Madelon.
Force him to foul or give him an easy 2. Madelon will try to get it inbound to Waskowitz, but it'll be deflected out of bounds by Campfield. Madelon needs to get a clean inbounds. We'll throw it to Fredericks in the backcourt, guarded by Thomas. Stofko will find Rodman into Fredericks. Fredericks coming up the brush screen.
Oh.
We'll try to force feed a pass into Waskowitz.
Oh, I don't like that.
Ooh. Waskowitz trying to slow down Thomas and knock the ball away from behind, would be called for the foul. Try to get the scoop play from behind.
Evan, I think Central's been looking for that pickpocket all game, and they haven't called that foul. I don't like that there.
No.
3 on Joe Waskowitz there.
Thomas inbound to Williams in the corner. Williams make a crossover. on Madelon. All the way back to the top of the key. Williams from the corner now. Still guarded by Madelon. We'll get in the paint. His pull-up jumper will come up short. Campfield will come out of nowhere and find it quickly to Khalil for the 2. I don't know.
I mean, Evan, he knocked him over on that rebound.
Yeah. Madelon will skip past the Fredericks.
Yeah.
Fredericks get the ball almost knocked away from on.
Joe,
Yeah, it's the exact same play Joe Waskowitz just made and got called for the foul. Madelon inbounded for Fredericks. Stofko guarded by Khalil. We'll go backdoor for Madelon. Madelon into Waskowitz. Waskowitz will lose possession though to Khalil. Khalil up to Williams. Williams taking off from and able to get the 2 and cutting it into this just a 3-point lead for the Trojans now. Fredericks pass is tipped, picked up by Rotman. Rotman, got to get it over half. Pick up his dribble.
Oh, no.
Yeah. North Catholic called for the 10-second violation in the backcourt. Off the ball pressure by Central.
Yeah, the Trojans just kind of left him out to dry there. Joe Waskowitz is the only one there, but he's not the ball handler that we needed down him.
Rotman had to take one more dribble to get over half court before picking it up.
The Vikings will cut it to a 3-point game.
Williams, look for help, find Khalil in the backcourt. Picked up by Stofko. Thomas on the wing. Find Campfield underneath, guarded by Frederick. Campfield will go up, knocked away by Waskowitz.
That'll be his
but
fourth.
A foul call, yeah, it would be 4 fouls on Joe Waskowitz. So, yeah, Arth will check in.
See what we can do here on these free throws.
Campfield hits the first.
See if he can make this second one.
Campfield goes 2 for 2 from the line.
He does.
Only a 1-point game. Fredericks will find a skip pass to Stofko. Stofko. Give it back to Madelon. Madelon off the Arth screen. Send Rotman through Fredericks now. Fredericks telling Arth to go away from the screen. Fredericks will back down, up into the paint. Ooh. Fredericks able to draw the foul and will head to the line for 2. Almost got the and one, almost got it to roll in.
Yeah, if I'm the Trojans here after this ball, we gotta start tacking Khalil. He's got 4 fouls. He's
Yeah, Fredericks makes the first.
Whoever he's guarding has to get the ball on this next offensive possession for the Trojans.
Fredericks goes 2 for 2 from the line, extending the lead to 3. Campfield guarded by Arth. Arth in a stance, applying pressure. Campfield from the corner will look to drive in baseline, pick up his dribble though. Mahon for the Vikings will drive in, miss the layup, picked up by Madelon. Mahon guarding Madelon. Madelon looking for a screen. Find all the way to Stofko, who hands it right back. Madelon sending Fredericks through. North Catholic just trying to get it set up in their offense. There you go. It'll be Rotman from the wing. His 3 will come up a little short. picked up by Williams.
Backside,
Williams
backside.
had
Oh.
Khalil
Oh,
wide
no,
open,
they
but be
called
called
a
for
kickball.
a kick. Yeah, it was a kick. Williams trying to find Khalil, who's all alone underneath.
That was
Bento.
a free steal and maybe a fast break
Yeah.
over on that end if there's no kick ball.
Bento will check in for Thomas. And Waskowitz will check in for Arth.
Yeah, so Campfield and Waskowitz both on the floor with 4 fouls.
Yeah. Khalil guarded by Waskowitz. Khalil will look to drive. Kick back to Mahon. Williams will pull it back, guarded by Rotman. Bento pressured all the way near the sideline by Madelon. Khalil looking to post up Stofko. Williams driving the paint. His floater will be up side rim. Be picked up by Waskowitz to find Madelon. Central pulling back just their half-court defense. They'll meet Madelon at a half-court. Madelon driving, hand off to Rotman. Rotman touches paint, but is forced out by Vento. Waskowitz out, guarded by Khalil with 4 fouls. Over to Fredericks. Fredericks trying to come off the screen. Guarded by Campfield, will drive into the paint. Double teamed over the corner. Madelon's 3. Bang! Owen Madelon with the 3 to extend the North Catholic lead to 6.
What a shot from Owen Madelon.
Madelon, a huge 3 from the corner. Khalil will come off the Campfield screen. Pressured by Fredericks. Mahon, his 3 will rim out. Campfield with the offensive board and go up and in. Timeout called by Central. So North Catholic sitting at a 4-point lead now.
Oh.
Good game coming down the wire.
Yeah, unbelievable shot from Owen Madelon there. Jason Fredericks driving in and then gets Owen Madelon's man to drop
Yeah,
in. Looks
gets
for
a
that
double
and then
team.
he finds the pass around him. Great offense possession there. Just got to lock down on D here now.
Yeah. That's what Fredericks has done a great job tonight. He's getting in the paint, and he's gotten his few buckets back and out his man. That's going to force Central to send help. Fredericks has to recognize that help early and find the open man.
Yeah, it seems like when the Trojans aren't running their offense, they're kind of just looking for Jason Fredericks at the top of key to make something happen.
Yeah.
And he has he's done it very well tonight.
Yeah. Now, if you're Central on defense, if Fredericks does get in the paint, you can't send help from where Fredericks is looking.
Yeah.
You have to send it from his back.
Yep.
So he can't see it and make that easy pass out, the easy read.
You got to make those rotations really smooth. 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. 2 minutes and 26 seconds left. Excuse me.
There you go. It's like Central set up back into their double press. Skip past to Stofko. Oh, back to Madelon. Madelon double teamed by Thomas and Vento.
Oh.
Will pick up his dribble, able to get it to Waskowitz. Waskowitz throwing for Fredericks.
Oh my goodness.
Fredericks was lucky he was able to find that ball. But North Catholic able to get it over that half. 2 minutes and 8 seconds remaining. Fredericks will hand off to Rotman. Rotman a free lane to the paint. Rotman up with the right hand and 1 for Jude Rotman. Rotman coming off that handoff, had that open lane to the basket, took it all the way up for the and 1.
Yeah, it's a bad foul from Xavier Thomas there.
Yeah.
Jude Rotman had the lane. There's no need to hack at him
No.
there. Yeah, but it was interesting. On the press there, Owen Madelon actually backed up to maybe give himself some room, but it kind of didn't work out for him. Backed up, and then the two came trapped. And
got the ball over the half. That's all that matters. Robin is able to complete the three-point play, extending the lead to 7.
He's got 18 tonight, Evan.
Galileo guarded by Rotman. Galileo putting his head down now, is double teamed by Madelon, but that leaves Campfield open for the 3. It will rim out. Picked up by Rotman.
Just get it past half court here.
Robin skip
great
pass to
skip
Madelon.
pass.
Great skip pass. Madelon now doubled. Picked up his dribble on the sideline. Yeah. Madelon and Waskowitz, both in the second half, has picked up their dribble
I don't know
along
why
the
they're
sideline,
doing
and they can't do
gotta
that.
keep
Like
the
they
ball
see the
moving.
double team, they either have to try to split it quick, or just keep their dribble and just based off their dribble make it a nice clean pass out.
And obviously
They
those
can't.
dudes are
They just can't
tall.
pick it up.
They're tall, so they're trying to get that overhead pass
Yeah.
to them. But even just doing that gets you in a bad spot.
Mm-hmm. But it'll be the Trojans coming out of this timeout. We'll have 1 timeout left. Vikings will have 2. Both teams with 3 fouls. So if it comes down to the Vikings having a foul, though, they have 1 foul to give.
Fredericks to inbound here, Evan.
Yeah. Fredericks. Thomas applying pressure on the ball. Fredericks.
Wow. That's unbelievable. Gotta
Fredericks
get the ball
going for
in there.
5 seconds. You have to get the ball in. If you're the Trojans, you have to save that last time out.
Yeah, I mean,
You can't use it.
They're going to come back to the ball, so you
Yeah.
gotta go back to the ball and then cut back towards the basket.
Mm-hmm. Or someone up from the basket, like a Waskowitz, and just throw it up for him, have him get the catch. Bento will take the 3 from the wing. That will bounce in and out. Offensive board by Campfield, who will go up. Waskowitz's 4 fouls. Can't really contest. Madelon. Double team will look to spin out of it. Madelon. Able to get over the half with Stofko. Stofko then quickly double team. Stofko dribble. Dribble along the sideline.
They called him out of bounds.
Looks like he dribbled.
He stepped in the line.
Ooh. I think he dribbled on it.
It's another turnover.
Yeah. So another turnover by the Trojans. Vikings will look to capitalize as we hit 1 minute remaining in regulation. It'll be Williams. Bento, his 3. Bento will hit the 3. Gonna do a 2-point game. Gonna 2-point lead. Fredericks now. Back to
I didn't see
Madelon.
Madelon over there.
Or do you think he just threw it to no one?
Oh, no.
Madelon will skip pass again to Fredericks. Fredericks got to get it over. Now Madelon all the way to Stofko in the corner. Stofko will get it up to Madelon. 35 seconds left. Rotman. If you're Central, you don't foul. Which they do now. I would say they don't foul if North Catholic is already in the bonus, but they did have 1 foul to give.
Evan, I don't know what happened. They were getting the ball over easily in the first half, and now they're not.
I don't think Central really changed anything at all.
No.
They still had the double team.
I don't know if the pressure's getting to it maybe a little bit.
I don't know.
It's a big game, but
Just the pressure. Madelon will inbound.
got to get it to someone. Got to get it to someone. Oh my.
Oh, he had one. I think he just throws it to Waskowitz. Like I said, Waskowitz was coming up from the basket. I think you just hit him. He's a big target. Just let him catch it. Just let him catch it and have him look.
Now they're in a good situation now. They're in a timeout, so they can draw up an inbounds play to get it out.
Yeah.
But they've done the same inbounds play.
Yeah, they said Fredericks deep. If they don't get it to him,
Then look,
they really don't have
come
anyone
up
else
with that,
moving. They just have,
and then have Fredericks go deep and then cut back.
yeah, they always have to send Fredericks deep. Waskowitz up, give the Vikings some eye candy, but then send someone else deep with Fredericks instead of back screen. Have
Right.
Fredericks come off that, head in towards, catch about half court, and be headed towards the basket. But we'll see what the Trojans,
Got to get the ball in.
yeah,
That's it. Just get the ball
see
in.
what they come out with.
Get the ball in. You have to foul.
I don't even think you foul right away for the Vikings. I think you go for a steal first, being just a 2-point
Well, yeah,
game.
I mean, if we can't get the ball in, obviously
Yeah.
we're going to go for the steal.
So Trojans will be out of timeouts.
Yeah.
So they have to get this ball in regardless. And they'll go as Stofko and
Set up in a box here.
Campfield will apply pressure. It'll be Rotman. Rotman will catch in the corner, guarded by Williams. Williams will bump into Rotman. That should send Rotman to the line for 2 free throws.
Huge.
Robin hits
Huge
the
shot,
first.
Huge shot.
All right, hits the first, will extend the lead to 3. Now if he makes this next, get it down to a 2-possession game. Robin goes 2 for 2. 2 for
Point
2
game,
for the
2
line.
point game.
Two possession game now. Khalil went to the corner. Campfield has an open 3.
Oh my
and he
goodness.
hits. Cut it to a 1-point game.
How do we let him take that shot in the corner?
That's the other thing you can't do for the Trojans
Oh
is give up a wide open 3. You can give up the easy 2. The ones you don't. You can't.
I mean, you can't give him 3 there, Evan.
No one was even on him. Campfield was wide open in the corner. It was Waskowitz underneath. I was trying to guard the basket first when Khalil was heading down. Yeah, especially
free throws. You got to get back.
You have to get back.
How are we not finding him in the corner there? Nonetheless, just got to get the ball down the floor. That's it.
Have to get the ball in over half court, and then they'll force the Vikings to foul. But if you keep the ball without getting it over half court, Vikings they can go for as many steals as they want. But once you get over half, they're basically forced to foul you.
Oh my goodness. I mean, what else do you expect from the Central Catholic North Catholic matchup here, Evan?
Right down to the wire. I wouldn't be surprised if the Trojans send someone deep.
Or maybe a deep fake.
Yeah. Whether they send a Waskowitz deep.
Here we go. Not sure what
The one referee looks like he's pondering how much time is left on the clock. I don't know if he asked the scoreboard to change something or what.
Definitely some clock issues here.
I have no idea. It's beyond
they
me.
had to put .5 up. You got.
I guess he remembered it not being a whole number, so whatever. It'll be Madeline faking deep. Waskowitz going deep. Get it in. We'll get it in to Fredericks, and Fredericks will be fouled.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
That was a very long 5 seconds as well.
We got it in. Hey, we got it
Towards
in.
the very end of that, Waskowitz did go deep. I think Stofko would have had him, but it still got it into Fredericks nonetheless, so head to the line for 2. Fredericks makes the first. Fredericks goes 2 to the line, makes it a 3-point game. 17 seconds left for the Vikings. We'll get it into Vento.
Oh, watch him.
Vento guarded by Madelon.
Oh.
We'll get it over the half court and take one of their remaining timeouts. So Vikings will drop their play with 13 seconds left.
I mean, who do you think the Vikings are going to look for here?
I mean, Campfield made their last one, but Vento's also made 2 so far.
I don't think Campfield's their best shooter.
No.
I think you got to look for Vento.
I think they're going to look for Khalil or Vento coming off a screen. Or I feel like they would either put Williams to inbound, but I also could see them doing misdirection and going to Williams.
Yeah.
Because he's had a quiet night. maybe Trojans will just let him slip behind and get him open the corner. But I don't know. We'll see.
If they shoot a three, you cannot foul. You cannot foul.
Yeah.
Cannot
foul. Contest with no foul. Yeah.
We saw that in the knock game.
It was the knock game.
The Trojans fouled on the three-pointer, and he missed the first free throw. So that was huge. But it gave them a chance to tie the game.
You know, Contel's into the game
Yeah,
for the
it's- maybe
Vikings as
looking at the
well.
console.
Another three-point shooter.
Vento will take the ball out.
Vento will inbound. It'll be Williams coming up, switched on by Sofko.
Vento in the
10
corner.
seconds left. Contel.
Off-ball foul. It did look for Contel there.
They found Contel in the corner, but Trojans had a foul to give. That's smart, taking that
Yep,
foul.
Huge. Take some time off the clock
Yeah.
and then foul.
Force them to get the ball in again. But Williams
Yeah, why don't you just foul here?
looking in for Malin guarded by Khalil. And then
Huge.
that's what he does. It's what Malin does with 3.2 seconds left,
Yep.
so it would be Khalil going to the
huge.
line.
Just for 2 shots, though.
I like that play.
Yeah, Coach Rocco
But
definitely told him to do that there.
Where Khalil was going, it looks like he was drilling towards the basket. I don't think he would have been able to got a 3 off. Unless he
Maybe
stepped back,
yeah.
unless he stepped back immediately from where he was driving in.
Oh
Khalil
my
will miss the
goodness.
first.
Oh, my goodness.
Barth will come in for rebounding purposes.
Yeah, I would assume right after this. Oh, they can't.
Now Khalil, he could
no timeouts for the
purposely
Trojans.
miss this.
Rahman's not going to
He
come back
did. Or excuse me, he does, but what Khalil did
in. Yeah.
was he got it, he threw it off the rim perfectly,
Yep.
but he left from the free throw line before it hit the rim,
Yep.
which is a lane violation on the shooter.
Yep.
So Stofko
Yeah, I
inbound
would
with
know that.
2.8.
Got to get the ball here in
Yeah.
Evan.
At this
get the ball
point,
in.
just get it in and hold
Get
it.
it in. Get it in, maybe hold it, maybe throw it down the court.
I don't know.
Clock is
That's
at
very
32 seconds
dangerous
right
because
now.
there is a chance no one touches it, and then Vikings will get the ball in. And I don't know what is happening with the clock.
Some missed finger cues here.
I don't know. I don't even know what would make them put 32 seconds up.
Well, it was 3.2. Now it's 32. But it should be 1.8, right? Or maybe it's 3. No,
I think it was.
is
I think it was
3.2.
like 2 seconds. Maybe it is 3 points.
3
Now we're at 3
minutes,
minutes
20
and 20 seconds. Oh, the first one was actually 32 minutes.
Oh, goodness.
All right. Now we're going down to 3 minutes 20 seconds.
What's going on here?
There we go.
There we go.
.2 seconds. Stofko will inbound. Oof, get it into Fredericks. Just fouled immediately,
Contel's
but
almost holding on to Fredericks there.
Stofko, I don't know if you saw it. He almost lost the ball
He did.
throwing it into Fredericks. He
pump faked it, almost lost it.
pump faked it, fumbled it, was able to just push it. Had enough strength to push it over to Fredericks. Frederick hits, making it a 4-point game. Fred just goes 1 for 2 from the line. Khalil's heave from half court will hit the front rim. That'll be a win for the North Catholic Trojans. Getting revenge on last year's loss to the Vikings. The North Catholic will win 49-45. So Palmer, in this game, that first half was dominated by the Trojans as they had that 10-point lead going into halftime. The Vikings, I'll give them credit. They fought back, and they started playing some really good defense that messed up with the Trojans' offense. But the Trojans able to come back from that and down the stretch make their free throws, which led them to this win.
Yeah, like you said, Evan, those free throws late are super important. The Trojans getting caught on that half-court press, or sorry, that full-court press in that second half.
Yeah.
And couldn't really get the ball down the floor and score, but those fouls late, came down to the free throws. Jason Fredericks and Jude Rotman put them in, and that's how you win games like those against your rivals, the Central Catholic Vikings.
Yeah, as well as those Vikings. They struggled from the three-pointers for a majority of this game until about the end,
Absolutely.
where Vento had one and Campfield had one to get this game really close. But moving towards the playoffs, Trojans taking all this momentum. I wish both teams good luck in playoffs. And well, our next broadcast will be the North Catholic hockey team as they end their regular season against Hampton February 18th. Well, for tonight, it's been the North Catholic Sports Network with Drew Palmer. I am Evan Camille. Thanks for watching and have a good night.